Do you have questions on straight ahead record keeping compared to, say, configuration management or change control? Well, they're slightly different. And I had the experience with record keeping where it was really just as simple as keeping all of our memos, our records of decision. These are technical memos that talk to a systems engineering process. Keeping them in one place on a file system that we had set up at work. And then when we needed to go into component groups, thread owners for a software project, or maybe subsystem owner, then we could just give them the link to this particular memo where the systems lead, who later became the system manager, had made this decision on, it was a requirements verification traceability matrix, RVTM. We had decided on the attributes that we needed at a minimum in their RVTMs in order for systems to be able to do their job. This is things like verification method, location of the evidence, comment on why a particular method was chosen, requirement itself, and maybe we'd pull the parent of that requirement as well. So we'd all have it in one thing. The details of the matrix aren't important, but the fact that a decision was made and we stored the decision in a memo in a system that we could just find it with some trivial looking. If you don't experience that on your project, if you're always asking yourself, man, what didn't we make that decision last year, and where's the record of that meeting? I would invite you, consider just some basic record keeping software. Even if it's just setting up a repository where you have a folder called decision memos, another folder meeting minutes, just whatever it is, keeping that accessible, and then also doing backups of it. So we're keeping the records so we can track baselines. That's really going to help save some time. You don't want to pay engineers to be searching for that memo or what did they say at that meeting. If you can have that system, it's really going to save a lot of time. Having this RVTM memo really saved us because we're not bickering over what attributes to have. So if you have questions, comment below. If you want tips or suggestions, or if you're looking for a tool to do this, I can offer some suggestions. Other than that, if you have other questions about configuration control and configuration management as it ties into record keeping, let me know in the comments as well.